on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Truth. And as you can see, it's time to go back to the theater. And ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to look at a film that came out last weekend. This is a movie I never even knew existed until a week before its release. So that's a good sign, right? The things I do for you people. My review of the 2019 animated film Arctic Dogs, coming up now. Swifty, an Arctic fox, works at the Arctic Blast delivery service in the mailroom. He's always had a dream of becoming a top dog, the town's big shot package carriers who are basically superstars. After being turned down year after year to become a carrier, Swifty wants to prove himself and commandeers a sled to deliver a package to a mysterious location. While delivering the package, Swifty discovers the plan of an evil genius named Otto Van Walrus. Will Swifty and his friends be able to stop Otto before their town is melted? So what did I think of Arctic Dogs? I thought it's an abysmal animated film. It comes to us from Assemblage Entertainment, who were the culprits that sprung Norm of the North on us a few years back, and it's safe to say that this new project gives us just about the same quality. The animation looks rather cheap. Not horrible or anything, but compared to the other animation studios, it makes it look below average. This is a movie whose target audience is very small children, and really reminded me like I was watching a Nick Jr. television series pilot. It definitely seems like a film that should have debuted as a straight-to-DVD or television release, rather than being in theaters. It's packed with awfully lame humor, with eye-roll-inducing lowbrow gags that are barely jokes and hardly make sense. Needless to say, I didn't let out one laugh, snicker, or chuckle throughout the runtime. The story is filled with so many cliches, predictable moments, and rips off ideas from other, better animated films. Everything here plays out very boring as well, and surprisingly, even the action sequences are a snooze. There's lots of messages in the movie between being yourself, the usual underdog story, not being egotistical, and a weird global warming lesson that feels shoehorned in. There's so many things going on, I feel like that the messages kind of get lost in the execution. There's also an unneeded romance where the character Swifty and his love interest Jade, where he tries to impress her, but then gets cocky and fails at it. There's no chemistry between the characters, and I feel like they have no business being together. All of the characters are bland, many that aren't likable, and certainly not intriguing. The villain looks like a cross between a character out of the Monsters, Inc. film and Wild Wild West, and of course has a lame, evil plan for revenge to flood the Arctic. Because that wouldn't affect him. The voice cast give us some uninspired performances, many of which sound like they were just handed a piece of paper with their lines on it, and they were reading it out loud for the first time. Jeremy Renner voices Swifty, the Arctic fox who's longed to be a top dog his whole life. Alec Baldwin as PB, Swifty's friend and introverted polar bear who works at the mailroom. Heidi Klum as Jade, the genius mechanic who has feelings for Swifty. John Cleese as Otto Van Walrus, the villain looking for revenge from the past. Angelica Houston as Magda, the Russian caribou and Swifty's boss. And James Franco as Lemmy, the scattered-brained albatross. While the film is only 90 minutes long, it felt more like being trapped outside in a blizzard for 4 hours. Arctic Dogs is an instantly forgettable, annoying film that works less as a diversion for kids and more of a cure for insomnia. Arctic Dogs, you know what rating you're gonna get? I only got 2 words for ya. Suck it! Alright, well that's the show. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/WestsideOf515. Like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTruePlaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAlist. Until next time, truth out.